Hello out there, we're on the air. Gonna send out the pat signal, let people know that we are live. There we are. Send one more. Hope everyone's having a lovely, middle of your week. It's now technically Wednesday here in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. So it's the Battle of Ohio here. The Cincinnati Bengals are visiting the Cleveland Browns. We are fresh off a tough 23-20 overtime loss to the Bears. The Bengals coming off if this is correct, 59-9 victory over the Green Bay Packers. Baker Mayfield is at QB due to an injury to the Cincinnati starter. Oh, here's something fun of note. We are bottom, quarter of the league in passing yardage. I assume that won't stick around because typically we're in the top three through the first four seasons, but it has been a tough go for our passing game. Obviously, our points per game are very good, as is our rushing yardage. Just interesting to see how we are being outgunned in a sense. All I really care about are the W's. Let's take a look at the roster that Joe, the GM for the Bengals, has put together. Blake Wheeler from the Commanders is still hurt, but Baker Mayfield has been doing excellent for them in his stead, and he gets possibly his last start in Cleveland here against his former team. Hey, Jiggles, great timing as he's doing the CFB menuing. Excellent. Well, happy to have you, my man. Albert Woods, second-year player, I assume is the starter, but I mean, Oscar Timmons is right there. Matlock, who I kind of wanted in free agency for the Dolphins. Joe jumped on it, and the big, near 300-pound fullback already has a touchdown for him. Oh, you just freshly moved into the dorm. Well, hope everything is lovely there, Roast. Thanks for inviting us in through either your monitor or phone screen. Jamar Chase still here. Rookie Chris Henry has been racking up yards and scores, and I'm just happy Luke McCaffrey's still out here getting a payday, getting touches. Oh, Michael Myers hurt too, so Clifford, the big red dog, likely to be the starter at tight end. Oh, of note, now that it's technically June 4th, it's Snoop's birthday today. And yes, I am a lame pet owner that is absolutely not like a full-blown party, but I am going to make him a pup-friendly cake. I like to cook anyways. I always forget how great the renames are on the Bengals. Stellar offensive line. Defensive line looking as solid as well. Of note, oh man, Sonic's hurt too. Dang. I really wanted to see him. I didn't want to get scorched by him, which was likely. How long is he out? I assume he will be back for our next game. Genesis does. 16-bit. Got hurt during an interception. That's wild. No, that is hilarious. You are not wrong, my man. A lot of familiar names, but a big overhaul to the key spots on the roster. Reloading. Looks like a spooky team. Second time he's been injured after picking the ball. I do remember he had a low injury rating out of the draft, but that's tough, my man. That sucks. Full sympathy. Oh, it's actually not raining here, so I'm probably doing something wrong. Hold on. Gonna just pop out and pop back in my headset. Thank you for letting me know that the sound is not crisp. Check, check. Let me know if this is any better. Oh, welcome, by the way, Kyle. Happy to have you, my friend. let's do it to it. Good luck to you, Roast. Hey, D-Chuck. Congrats on the W. I was just about to tune into the stream on Discord, but it gave a little thumbnail, and I saw it was like 33-7, if memory serves, and I figured you had that in hand. There was like 5 minutes left as well. Oh, good, good. Hey. Ooh, looking clean in their crispy white unis are the Bengals. Big long road trip all the way to Cleveland this week. Honestly, Jiggles, that's a lower injury rating than Dennis David had, because David got up to 50, which... So, funny story, with the story generator, I made a game time decision. So the good first week of practice went to Dennis David, who had something like 20 injury. It was absurdly low. And I just made the decision there that if it was below 50, even after the 10% jump, we would just put it at 50. And even then, it ended up still not being enough. Same song I always sing. I'm not making substitutions because Joe can't make any substitutions. And I like to give the impression that I'm fair while I secretly cheat all day long. Teacher, the Rams in M24 had a cornerback drafted 4th overall in our first draft with injury rating in the 30s. That's right, yeah, for Dean. Austin Kingston, because I was mad at him for taking the AK-47 thing. That's why I immediately named someone that on our team. Necro and I we basically bonded like 15 years ago over our love of basketball, and Andrei Kirilenko is one of them. We just agreed, one of the coolest nicknames in sports history. But yeah, he actually seemed, there was at least 1 year where he was hurt for a significant stretch, but I feel like kind of got away with it for the most part. Good start for Baker, a 7-yard pickup. That'll make it 2nd and 3. Ooh, that's a tough drop. Greg House sighting. Indeed, Wheeler is hurt. But Baker Mayfield's coming off dropping that 59-point performance against the Packers last week, so looking good. That is a tough way to end the drive. Nick Cross taking down Jamar Chase after a 1-yard gain on the old touch pass. Ryan Rakow out to punt. Good start for the Browns, but we have not... Our last touchdown was in the first quarter of our last game. The Browns, for the last 3 quarters, plus most of an overtime period, absolutely put the clamps out on us. Part of it was incompetence on our part. Part of it was excellence on Chicago's. Regardless, we picked up the L. How long is the drive between Cleveland and Cincinnati? I have no idea. Joe, do you got the answer for that? 7 hours. Perfect. By God, stone cold, 7 yards. Coming off a 99-yard performance in that game against the Bears. In his first 3 games, he's been excellent. Heading into week 4, leading the NFL in rushing yardage. Part of the reason we are 24th in passing yardage is what it is. I'm sure it won't stay there. But look at that flick of the wrist. See, told you it wouldn't stay there. Christian Watson, take it to the house. Touchdown, Browns. A great Christian TD, says D-Chuck. You know, every time you say that joke, it's always hilarious. I hope that didn't sound sarcastic. I genuinely mean that. I always get a big smile on my face when you write that. Sometimes the way I talk just gives sarcastic subtext. Roast, which wearing Bengals gear in the Factory of Sadness did not sit well with Browns fans. Oh, tremendous. Man, imagine how great the rivalries with the Bengals and Ravens would be if the Browns were any good at all. Good, good. I'm glad you get as much joy from it as I get reading it. Jiggles, Cal's uncovering a lot of guys first on their lists as busts. Rest in peace. That is unfortunate, my man. Oh, big carry there. Woods with 18 yards on his first touch of the game. This is a big battle of sophomore halfbacks. These two guys are going to be neck and neck 2 games a year for the foreseeable future. The Bengals-Ravens rivalry is mostly out of fun. I get that. I'm more so meaning, Joe, that the rivalry with each of those teams and the Browns would be better if the Browns were any good whatsoever. But, right? Like, how can you not feel bad for Cleveland? I mean, I get if there's... I feel like if anyone should have no sympathy for them, maybe Rose, because he cheers for a direct division and in-state rival. But to me, it's like the Maple Leafs. How can anyone hate them? It's just like... I kind of want to... I want them to get theirs. The Jets, the Knicks, any team that is long-suffering. Before Burrow, you were a big Baker fan. That's good to know, Rose. Well, glad you get him under your thumb for a weird way of putting that. Oh, Baker. He's on his horse. His name is Larry. The horse, not Baker. Big gain and gets the slide in. Just knocking on the door of the red zone right at the 20. And most importantly, establishing field goal range. Even if they take a sack or two, probably still able to kick it with Evan McPherson and that golden shoe. Baker, 34 years old, rushing makes me horrified, LOL, says Rose. Hey, it was perfect that time. Picked the team up, picked up the first down, and slid. Risk-free. And look, you're now 7 yards out from a tie game. Oh, Henry with the catch. I realize it's C. Henry. Just trying to talk about candy. And Sidney Brown, finally the one to administer the hit. 5-yard pickup, 2nd and goal now at the 2. Baker throwing just a bit outside. Third and goal now at the 2. Big decision time. I guess a bigger one would be if they don't convert here. Big decision time. Woods stuffed at the 2. David Lynch on the tackle. Will they take the 3 points, or will they go for the tie early on, only 2 yards out? They're going for it. Even if they don't succeed, this forces the Browns into a tough situation against their own end zone. I dig this. Oh, okay. Well, didn't work, and a TFL of 5 yards. Jerry Brayton on the hit. Former Seahawk. Snatched up their practice squad, and I could not be happier. Gross. I sure do love the Zach Taylor play calling. You know, sometimes you lose sarcasm in text. I read every bit. That's why you give it to the fullback, says D-Chuck, right? I mean, how do you not trust Matlock? Gain of 5. Finding Henderson. Oh, yeah, Bronco. I'm cursing myself here, jinxing. I haven't seen that out of the Dallas playbook in a minute, but it's there, and I despise it. Keaton Mitchell picks up the first down after a 5-yard gain. Good start, guys. Let's keep the good times going. Fullback alert. Fullback alert. Zach Lowe. Oh, the block was perfection, and Stone Cold's on his horse. Stiff arm, you're too little. Finally brought down at the 43 after about a 40-yard pickup. Massive gain there. Oh, just shoved Ellie De La Cruz's face into the grass. Okay, looked less violent up close. AFC North Russian game, is this 1940? I don't know what it is, but we have been very run heavy through 3 games and a quarter so far this year. So far the results have been good. Second and 7 at the 40. Pass is in there. Henderson, his second reception on the day. Now 1st and 10 at the 28. Empty backfield. Lynn finds Rusty Shackelford. Shisha. First down, into the red zone we go at the 17. Mitchell in the backfield. A little backfield motion as well. Finds Henderson again. Gain of 9. Roast, my linebackers seem to be asleep today. Certainly on this drive. Not going to lie, it's been a lot of success in a row. You know how this game ebbs and flows, though. See? There we go. A nice 3-yard TFL. And an injury? Things just started looking up for you. No, Landon! The Haas is taken off. I believe that it will be, yes, Rasheed Wallace in at right guard now. 3rd down, 4 yards out at the 10. Jerry. Oh, my God, how did that actually work? Christian Watson, his second catch. 1st down, 1st and goal at the 4. Honestly, that was weird in a good way. Stone Cold out there. Not to him. Oh, Jerry, what are you doing, dummy? Scoring. I take it back. That 84 speed was probably just one enough to get there. Touchdown Browns as he takes it in himself. God, like, seriously, if Burfict just reached his arm out, he could have had him. Barely outran Vontez Burfict, the receiver defeater. I like that nickname very much. Wow, 92-yard drive. I mean, this is kind of how yesterday's game started out. A near perfect first quarter, and then the offense went to sleep. Bengals will look to clap back. Especially, must be a bit of a gut punch. Be stopped at the goal line and then give up the score. We know that they can drive 80 yards. Batted away, JOK. Oh, he even throws out a little Dikembe Mutombo. No, no, no. Second and 10. It's to the halfback. Gain of 8. Third and short now at the 36. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. It's good. Converted. Jamar Chase on the catch. Fresh set of downs at their own 44-yard line. Jeez, Garnett all up in his grill. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Don't let that score fool you. This probably should be a one-score game. 23-year-old Jamar as the slot is so funny to me. I didn't realize he was in the slot. Has he slowed down? Is there a reason you don't have him on the outside? You just dropped 53 points. I'm not going to question anything. Everything you're doing seems to be good. That is an unfortunate thing there. Oh, he's the fastest receiver you have. We all do things differently. I personally would think on the outside, but again, if it's working, it's working. It's working. First down. Good job flipping the field, basically, from their own 44 up to the 37. And little Val Venus, hello, ladies. Slant route was on point. Jiggles was unable to keep pace. Remember how much Iosivas contributed at slot? Now just put Chase there. Right. I assume still sticking with the traditional Bengals book. Oh, Lynch was close. Honestly, good call. Mayfield probably would have been hit there. Oh, Bills. Okay. Hey, I get that, man. You have like a full personnel makeover. Wow. What a scramble by Mayfield. Two quarterbacks you would not normally associate, right? I mean, he held his own on the stiff arm. He didn't put Tony Storm away, but it was impressive. And no fumble, most importantly, I'm sure. Wow. Greg Newsome II diving to swat the ball. That was 6 points if he didn't dive there. Mayfield looking sensational. How he's maneuvering in and out of the pocket here. Oh, there it is. Sealer with the sack. Bit of a pornographic dance there, bud. No. He was riding a horse. Yep. So honestly, one of my mentors who's just somehow slid his way into a few snaps. But I'm not mad at it. It worked. 3rd and 18, now at the 24. A lot of yardage to pick up. They have the talent to do it. Oh my God. Didn't even see him coming. David Lynch takes him to the Black Lodge. Still well within McPherson range, but kind of funny. 4th and 24 at the 30. The first down marker's at the 6. I feel you, Rose. Baker died a little on that one. Rose saying it's going to be a long game. That's fair. I hope not. I want it to be tight. Obviously, I want to win, but if I lose in games like last night's, let me go 2 and 15. That was fun. And fun for all. Rusty. You don't need to get that cute. Baker either is on fire or is limp as a pool noodle. I'm laughing at visualizing a pool noodle throwing a football. Hilarious. Little I formation. Get the fullback out there with the lead block. Hell yeah, Zach Lowe. The last big run by St. Mars also had Lowe putting up that big lead block. Oh my God, Denzel Ward. Back at his old home where he spent, I want to say, 8-9 seasons with us. Musgrave, his first catch of the day, shakes off a man. 5-yard pickup. The number 7 rush defense, I missed part of it. Sometimes, I swear, the comments stay up for like 20 seconds. Sometimes I don't even have time to read through it, even if I see it right away. Not the greatest performance by Lynn there. He kind of rolled out the wrong way, performed kata, and threw it into the grass. It'll happen. No one's perfect. Empty backfield, 3rd and 5. We'll take that. Christian Watson putting on a show so far in the first half. Big 3rd down pickup, and we're in field goal range at the Bengals 32. Just perfect route between the zones there. There was like 3 white jerseys, but all of them had sort of one eye on Watson, one eye on someone else. Christian might not be perfect, but he's very good. I like that, D-Chuck. Keaton Mitchell with the catch. All right, little fella. That sounded dismissive. Hail to our short king. There we go. That's a better way to put it. Into the red zone we are. 1st and 10 at the 18. Oh, my God. Just wanted to give that ball to Burfict, didn't you? Didn't see Vontez there at all. We're lucky that's only an incompletion. Both halfbacks on the field now. You know, Stone Cold's very good. He's not a great blocker. At least that wasn't a fumble or a sack. So, 3rd and 10 now. Vontez blends into the rest of the D-line, I guess. Says Russell. Wow. Okay, if this were happening to me, I'd be super annoyed. That's another 3rd down conversion after 2 strong defensive plays. Dude, full sympathy. This sucks. Good for the Browns, but not fun for anyone else. Story of the season. Oh, I feel that in my bones, dude. Stone Cold, what are you... I'm just not used to him being stopped at line of scrimmage. He's usually good for that yard. We gave up a 3rd and 24 to the Bears. Ooh. Oh, fullback touchdown! My God. Laundry time! Well put, Jiggles. There are games where I feel like if you don't get either a good TFL or... So I missed part of that, but I think I pick up what you're putting there. Yeah, it's... definitely things are better than Season 1. There's still something about how the passing game is just so effective, and nothing is safe. And yeah, I swear, sometimes if it's like 3rd and 15 or further, I'm more scared than if it's 3rd and 2. 0 instant commits for Jiggles. You know, I only had 1 as well, so I feel you. Necro had 1 for Utah, I believe, and I saw at least 1 other, I think. I think it was either Cade or Palm. Rose, after playing Madden 06, I miss the old bouncings. Palm, thank you. I knew it was one of those teams with red in their logo. Bronco, you guys get instant commits? So, in the CEO tree, I unlocked the ability to get increased odds at instant commits. The downside is I literally had 2 recruits that had me first on their board to start the season. But I got 50% of them. So the way I actually do recruiting, I don't offer scholarships right away. I will throw hours at guys, hope to get in the lead in a couple weeks, and then have that dice roll at an instant commit. What a throw. Just a bit outside. Ooh, my. Going across his body. That was nasty. I did see you at a good chunk at number 1. Honestly, a lot of the guys I was looking at, I'm like, oh man, if Jiggles has the recruiting trees, I might not ever catch up. I am shocked how much scrambling Baker's doing. 3rd and 4 now. Right around midfield. This is a big one. They convert. Keeps the drive alive, that much closer to at least field goal range. Baker scrambled only twice last game. Well, I'm going to try and look at it glass half full. Surprise, surprise, me doing that while watching Madden. I will assume that the coverage has been good, so he's been forced to get creative. Yep, that's what we'll say. Oh my God, Bronco was the only player you had at number 2, the quarterback, that instant committed for me. If so, I genuinely feel bad. That's actually an extra challenge you'll have, because being in the same state as me, with me being a 5-star program, that's a tall order, bud. Gregory House, the doctor, is in on offense, says Roast. speaking of field goal range. Yeah, D-Chuck. That's an excellent quip. No one wants to sign for the military if they have options. That's why Broncos' national title is so impressive. I mean, as far as recruits, there's few. The proud. No, I'm not. I'm going to mix up whatever it is, taglines. Jiggles, I'm going to be honest. I feel like you beat the more OP Colorado team. Like, I genuinely thought last season that was maybe the best team I had put together thus far. Lineman. Fair. Okay. Because I did see you in the top 3 for that QB, and I instantly felt bad. McPherson makes it a 2-score game. Lead is cut down to 15. These are an important 3 points. However, 2 minutes left on the clock. Cleveland has 2 timeouts after burning one to ensure there was this much time left. Henderson takes a big hit at the 29. So 71 yards needed for the house call. Potentially could get into field goal range. Stone Cold nearing 500 yards on the season here in game number 4. An unsustainable pace. Much like how I expect our passing numbers to look better by season's end, Jerry. Imagine being like 23 yards back and thinking, no, I got this, and going for it. Loss of 8. I'm not ignoring what you're writing there, Roast. I just genuinely don't know how to pronounce that name, and I don't want to embarrass myself. Oh my god. Pathetic. Hey, whatever. First bad drive of the game. I can live. I remember this exact thing happening twice in the Bears game yesterday. Took a sack on first down, and then we just decide to run for no good reason. Basically just quitting on the drive. Leatu Latu. Thank you. So the Bengals have almost a full minute. Their disadvantage is we force them to burn 2 of their timeouts. One good thing about all those runs, but this is plenty of time to at least get 3 more points. Nice work getting out of bounds, stops the clock. Gets that chunk. Oh yeah, because we need more delays. My god, the audio and his lips actually matched up. Okay, show us the catch. That is so clearly fine. Why does it look like his feet are floating? Oh my god. I feel like when they zoom in too much on these replays, the game looks terrible. It usually looks pretty darn good, but it's not kind to zoom. Incomplete. Jeremiah, don't pretend you had really anything to do with that. That was an overthrow. 2nd and 10. Again, getting out of bounds. I believe that was Henry there. Still 41 seconds, and now on our side of the field. Madden 26 looks like the faces are being fixed for close-ups. I can dig. Hey, same as it ever was, guys. Yep. Jiggles, his favorite. Roast, Jiggles, don't bully Jamar out of a TD. What TD? Jiggles was out running him. Literally, Jamar just ran into his back, tries to give him the old Todd Bertuzzi treatment, and Jiggles gets the penalty. That was a much better DPI than the Hail Mary ones, to be sure. Like, I am absolutely fine with it. It's just, very funny to me that Jiggles is in the chat, and it was the character that has his name. So timeout called. Looks like they will go for the field goal as there's 4 seconds of clock remaining. Nice job to get it to under 2 touchdowns before the half. And now that it's not a full 2-score lead, I'm not going to get into my weird theory about this game. What? Okay, no. 2 tight ends and a fullback. This is a run. I was confused when I didn't see them line up to kneel. All right. Yeah, I shouldn't tease you guys like that. So I have a theory about Madden. Sort of the old hockey cliche, there's no worse lead than a 2-goal lead. I feel like when you go up by 2 or more scores, some serious rubber banding happens. Like, I don't have enough evidence to actually think it's real, but a lot of the big leads, they do not stick, which is good. It makes for entertaining games, but I feel like all the bad things start to happen if you go up by too much too soon. Could be confirmation bias. Like, I have no reason to think this. It's just something that's been sneaking in the back of my head. Bronco feels that with CFB too. Now, to be honest with that, I can't say if I've experienced that, because I have had games where I have just curb stomped some teams, and without Ruth. But in a way, I feel like it's a good thing since we sit here and watch these. I'd rather have good games. I just need to, and this might just be me coping and making excuses so I can not get upset when my team does badly. Bunch is perfect. Nice TFL there. Broncos might be confirmation of that theory, right? Like, I feel like if anyone has experienced rubber banding, it would be you, my friend. A 4th and 1, you don't say. No, we call it confirmation bias. But we're going to punch. That's a 3 and out. Oh my God, Kawhi. Bengals take over. Chris Henry appears to be dead. So is this why in real life they always go crazy over quarterbacks that are like 6'2" and taller? Do they assume anyone outside that height is going to be throwing it into the linemen's heads? The height bias thing is very strange as a tall person that does not really have much athleticism. That's why Kyler's so mean. Fair. Clifford, what a good boy. Gets it right up to around midfield. Bronco with CFBLC Air Force go up by 20 or 30 and then suddenly get shut down until the opponent ends up relatively close. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I've seen some of that too. And now I realize they are different games with different production teams, but the fact that the NHL games full-blown have a setting for rubber banding makes me and they call it something like AI adjustments. They make it sound so good, like, oh no, the computer is adjusting to what you do, as though you can't cheese the same ways of scoring over and over again. No, it just means the game will just suddenly be like, no, we're making this close now. All right, 3rd and 14. Big play coming up here. All third downs are. JOK gets a hand on it. The Bengals will have to punt. At least Henry's still out there. Not Broncos close, but closer than it probably should realistically be. I feel that, Bronco. D-Chuck, NBA Jam had some of the most extreme rubber band mechanics ever. 100%. Not a lie told there. Oh, Sonic's supposed to be the return man there. 98 overall punt returner. Oh my, he's on fire. I somehow did a poor Southern accent instead of a... It wasn't Marv Albert, actually, in those games, but it was someone who really sounded enough like him that it worked. Watson gets to the logo. 1st and 10 now at the 50-yard line. Hey, Hobbsy. Welcome, welcome. Stone Cold with 4 yards there. Thank you, Jiggles. Tim Kitzrow was the NBA Jam announcer. My. Don't even need to ask Jeeves. We got Jiggles in the house. And there's Rusty Shackelford. Shisha. I love that his name is so long that it's sort of bowing like a rainbow on his jersey. Which is part of the reason I own the Marks of Chinsky one. Just the amount of value for the number of letters I got, tremendous. Boom shakalaka. Bronco with an A+ GIF reaction to my Calgorithm meme in the CFB server. I look forward to checking that one out. I literally almost called you Jig and Juice there. I am unhinged tonight, and I apologize. I don't know why it's just you, Jiggles, that I come up with all these terrible nicknames. The J-Train is the best of them. Shades of Dontrell Willis. 3rd and 3. Musgrave gets hands on it. 1st down at the 12 now. King Jiggles the 14th. Wonderful. Oh, I actually said that? See, I don't even remember them. D-Chuck, it's always Musgrave. Yeah, it is enough. I like how Jerry thought about scrambling there and thought better. Good thing we didn't subject the Madden folks to that announcement. Fair. Say less. 10 days. Thank you, Hobbsy. I guess thank you, Jiggles, for reminding me of a funny thing I actually said. 3rd and 1 at the 4. Hilarious. Guys, just kick the field goal, please. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Okay, I like the result. I was proven wrong, but is this that terrible Fallout Boy song? How is this the first time noticing that's in the game? No offense, if this was anyone's favorite song, that's on me. That's my loss for not finding joy. To me, it's just not one of their finer efforts. All right, 28-9. It's a weird song to have in Madden, says Roast. Jiggles, I like Fall Out Boy, but yeah, not their best song. Same. I didn't have posters of them hanging in my locker. I was about to say in high school. I mean, I guess it would have been at my first job. God, I'm ancient. D-Chuck quite likes it, right? There are no wrong answers. Jiggles, I don't know how much I've actually watched the game, being CFB menuing. The convo has been very nice, though. Well, I'm happy to hear that, my man. I mean, the game has had its moments. There haven't been any, like, oh, wow, shockers or anything. Big 31-yard pickup there, though. I just realized I almost forgot to check if I have Cal jersey number references to make. Yeah, with just the amount of roster turnover we have in CFB, I barely pay attention to that. Surgeon pass to Dr. House. American Idiot also seems like an odd choice for Madden. Good call, Bronco. Yeah, like, in a weird way, so it does to me because it's like weird to pull a 20-year-old song like that. But it also works for me because a lot of the Maddens I remember were pretty pop-punk heavy because of the 2000s into early 2010s. Nice completion there to Clifford. Good boy. They can't put concussions in the game, so American Idiot goes in. Fair. Is making a guy named Price number one a close enough reference to The Price is Right? I think so. I mean, the $1 thing, you know? All right, second and goal at the 2. Fullback alert. Send for Matlock. But it was only a ploy, actually going to Woods, I believe. Nice. Oh, man, almost had a Jamar Chase rushing TD. Oh, I didn't realize he had been in the backfield. Why did I have that cadence for that sentence? What a weird way to say that. Difficult to say, harder to listen to, I'm sure. Baker died for our sins. Touchdown. A little 6-on-6 violence. I think he got headbutted right in the face. Baker dekes to his right, jumps, and yes, absolutely face-to-face collision. That was the highlight of the game, to be sure. CTE alert, indeed. Well put, Roast. Cue American Idiot, says D-Chuck. Brava. Brava. Oh, here's my Green Day hot take. I actually don't totally remember the name of the album. It's one that has the song Minority on it. Sneaky good. I feel like it's sort of the forgotten Green Day album. Unless you're talking about Kerplunk, which no one is. That's his third rushing TD where he's dove into the end zone and got hit in the head, says Roast. My gosh. Baker, a glutton for punishment. Ah, K-Perk. Wearing 55. I dig. Just a bit outside. Kendrick Perkins was a fun player to watch. I know what he's doing with his hot takes. It's just, I don't care for them. Like, literally, the man's out here rage baiting. D-Chuck, as a young kid, I really liked Dookie while everyone else was going crazy. I unfortunately cut off the rest. De La Cruz might just be... damn it. Missed that. Jay Ferrier, 51 for James Ferrier, also no lineman. I got that one in. Stone Cold, my God, have yourself a day. Nardi who? I think that's our one sack today, and it's like third on the depth chart edge rusher. And Latu with a warm embrace for Jerry Lynn. Fourth quarter time. 12-point game. 12 minutes left. Bro, so my linebacker core wasn't so good. De La Cruz would be a perfect linebacker material. Fair. Bit small, but hits hard enough. Good to know. All right, 2nd and 8. Fullbacks on the field. But it's a ploy. Play action. To the fullback. He's got a touchdown and hands. Whoo! Man's doing all things. Oh! Nice tandem tackle there. Honestly, Jiggles, I'm not sure what number to go with there. 2 tight end set. Hand off to Stone Cold. Stop to the 29. It'll be 3rd and short now. Zach Lowe, the fullback, back on the field. He's getting lots of run today and rewarding us for our confidence. Big gain by Austin there. Now over 100 yards rushing on the day. 0 hops. That's the one. That's the one. 0 hops. Yes. Mwah. Chef's kiss roast. First and 10 in the red zone now. Baker, however, has many hops indeed. Man, you really feel a difference when Keaton Mitchell's out there. Like, he's good if all the blocks are perfect and no one's near him, but first contact, man, wilts like a flower. Stone Cold's done getting touchdowns vultured by fullbacks and quarterbacks. Give him his 5th of the year. And look at him playing the strings. In comes the brass section. I can't remember how much I have had. I drank a 12-pack with my dad. Wait, but my father's dead. Never mind. $35-16. Oh, no, I meant for that to be funny. I forget. Oh my God, I realize only D-Chuck probably knows about the dad thing. Let's just move on. That happened before I was born. I've had 40 years to get over it, and sometimes I say off-color things. And it's not as hurtful for me because I don't have anyone to actually miss. It would be much different if, say, I was making a joke about my mom. It's different than all you people that have a wonderful father to miss. I'm sure my dad was a lovely man, and everything I hear about him is great, but it's just different. So sorry. It's a coping mechanism, it's fine. Exactly right. Copium. Well, no DPI there, at least. Also, you know, I've gotten better. I have awoken, but I still have a little bit of that old 2000 edgelord in me. I like to be provocative. Indeed, Clifford the Big Red Dog is starting at tight end today for the Bengals. I've probably mentioned this before, but that's one of the movies that has made me cry. There's just a scene where he tries to be small, and it's so sad. He's a good boy. Didn't we turn DPI off? No, I believe it was low. Actually, wait, did any one of us do that, or did we just talk about it? I personally did not touch it. We did see a DPI earlier this game, but it was perfectly fine. It was in the flow of things. It was almost nice to see. Okay, that's fair. Nice broken tackle there by Woods. Unfortunately, he does step out of bounds to stop things. Alaska, welcome, welcome. Works for me, D-Chuck. I just remember at one point we were talking about maybe lowering it because of the pretty tight vote. No, that works. That totally works. Second and 6 now. Oh, that's Woods. Come on. I know the halfbacks dropped them, but Baker was incredible on that play. I wanted that catch. Rose, holy brick hands. I think a reference to Icky Wood. That is not brick hands. What a catch. Sweet sassy molassy. Timmons. Yep, Shania Twain's just playing in my head now. I have a red shirt freshman center on Air Force, number 7, because his last name is Elway. Love that, Bronco. Especially considering the state. I know it is spelled differently than the city, but just even saying the name and the opening chords to Any Man of Mine begins. I mean, let's be honest. Whenever she says, let's go, girls, I could kick a fucking door down. Just get so pumped. Oh! Sorry. Not into the end zone, but stopped 1 yard away. That song don't impress me much, says D-Chuck. Jiggles loves Man, I Feel Like Woman. Same. Any Man of Mine is my favorite of her songs. Oh! Actually a sack there. O'Shea Fender dropping Baker. I really thought he was just going to headbutt the end zone again. I'm sorry, is it the, I was going to make a not topical joke. Away we go. Baker, more like Vulture Mayfield, just taking all the touchdowns away from his teammates. I hope you had me in fantasy. Kick is up, 14-point game. Baker, allergic to passing TTs, yearns for the CTE, says Rose. Indeed, D-Chuck, multiple rushing TDs for Baker. Oh! Jalen Wyatt, I didn't know he had hops like that. My. Man's out here like he's at the NBA Combine doing the vertical drill. Ooh. .321 left to play here. I thought we were trying to run out the clock. You just took half the yardage away and went out of bounds. That was shockingly efficient. San Francisco old men very realistically could lose to London. I assume the abbreviation is for London, like the Monarchs, not Landon the Titans. That would be baffling to anyone not in our league. A less effective carry that time by old Stone Cold. But it burned some clock. Damn. Maybe just a bad run, my man. I mean, I feel like every season I'll have a stretch where I'm just like questioning everything. 2-minute warning now. 4th and inches. Yeah, well, I know. What are you doing? You could make it a 3-score game. You're crazy for this one. Okay, it worked. I don't know. I must be the most conservative person ever. I'm the anti-Dan Campbell. I'm like, no, it's 4th down. Stop, stop, stop. And it's working. So I should shut up my face. What's the matter, you? Gotta know respect. What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's a not so bad. It's a nicer place. Ah, shut up your face. I don't know why that popped into my head, but there it was. Vulture. I do like the kid and play dance between Jerry Lynn and Luke Musgrave, though. That was quality. Roast, I apologize. I don't condone this lack of sportsmanship by the Browns here. Disrespectful. Indeed, D-Chuck, 4 QB rushing TDs, and all from sub 85 speed guys. Like, this isn't Jaden Daniels taking on Anthony Richardson. How did I not mention Lamar Jackson there? Weird. I guess because just anytime I play the Colts, I feel like he tap dances on my team. Just pure vulture abilities here. Oh, that's our backup halfback, Matthias Favors, coming in with the tackle. Because we were greedy goblins, there's still a minute left for the Bengals. This game should be over. Luke McCaffrey, I am happy to see him get some stats. Jiggles, if I miss the playoffs, it'll be the first time since Season 1 of Madden 24. Damn! That is impressive, my man. Yes, you do have a longer streak because, remember, I quit for like 7 seasons. Like, never forget that I walked away and didn't keep it up. They're really playing like there's 2 quarters left in this game, both teams. Just no situational awareness to speak of. And we get more fun. I take it back. Or do I? That was 3rd down. But they're going for it. All right, all right, all right. Going deep. DPI! But not that time. Okay. I'm cool with the 2 DPIs we had this game. 100%. And the fact we didn't get one there, we've been blessed. GG Roast. Full sympathy, because I caught every single break that game outside of the DPI into Baker TD. That was like the one good thing that went against me for you. The refs were ready to leave, says Hobbsy. Well put. Hey, Denzel Ward, our longtime corner, Amelia over there, shaking hands, making plans. They're like, hey, is that club I like still open? I want to get a bottle. I assume by this year no one's clubbing anymore. Here's hoping Blake Wheeler is more... Oh, that's right. Yeah, Blake's going to take us on in a couple weeks. So, Lynn is having a weird season. I think we're still going to be bottom quarter of the league in passing yards per game, but he's like throwing like 80%. And our running game has been killing it. So again, no complaints. Oh, right, both teams. Gee, I had 4 rushing touchdowns. 2 by Lynn, 1 by Lowe, 1 by Stone Cold, 2 for Baker. Man, geez, he averaged 10 yards per carry. Why not? Dude had 60 on the ground. Yeah. Well, I mean, outside of the Browns game, but that was a pick 'em. They played great. I feel like we didn't play poorly. Not mad at any of it. Let's just go to the individual teams. See the D. Oh, serving up pancakes. Landon in his first game back sure was. I don't think there was a turnover by either team in that game. What fun! Just fortunate, I think. Big Sid. Let's get him up to. I don't want to risk hitting this and changing his archetype, but I mostly want more pass protection. Now we're going agility. +2 pass block. That's okay. +3 run block. So get a lot of those other ones. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. I'll take all that. Yeah, he could have used that extra juke and spin. That's good. Everything else is looking fine. Honestly, the main reason that I've been going a lot of elusive back with him is because of all the physical traits, change of direction comes up the most, and that one's not. Oh, hold up. We have a continuation of something here. I think Stone Cold has a good future as a running back. He keeps playing like this, and he's going to create more opportunities for himself. I agree. He feels like he's really figuring out how to take his game to the next level. We need to keep him on his path. I did nothing to deserve this. We take gifts. I will just be a gracious recipient. Thank you, Madden. Oh, shit. Whatever. It's late enough. You know what? If I'm stringing after midnight, you can listen to me swear, guys. No, David. Oh, that sucks. The Mapu special. All because you were here, D-Chuck. Hey, I'm happy that it went to Stone Cold because he's going to get better and better. So have we advanced, Jiggles? Because if so, yeah, I might as well get that cooking. Bengals being 2-2 right now, and I feel good. Well, I mean, you've been stuck without your starter for a while, and your team did look good, my man. Yep, only 3 contracts needed. Everyone signed for at least a couple years. Oh, here, I'll go to them. So I will be planning on re-signing Kendrick. Conway, away to free agency you go. And Hassan Reddick is probably going to be cooked after this season because he's 33 and down to a 74 overall. Yeah, right, they do. They slip. It happens. But yeah, for the most part, the team has all 2 or more years left on their deals. I might have some guys retire because there are some old fellas. Anyhow, you could have been anywhere else in the world and you chose to spend it with us. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. You know what? Maybe give me a little bit and I'll check the CFB and probably be back with that stream in like 20, 30 minutes. I'm going to go do some bad habits. Take care.